Hey, so today we're doing a wheel bearing on a 05 GMC Canyon 4-wheel drive. This is the new one. Bearing's bad. I'll show you guys afterwards, but let's get started. So first, what you're gonna want to do is pop the cap off, and I'm gonna break all these nuts loose, the axle nut and then the lugs, and then we'll pop the wheel off. Alright, now we're gonna loosen up the axle nut. I've been taking this off since I got the truck, so let's see how easy it is. I believe it's a 35, maybe a 36. That was 35, wasn't slipping on there, so we're gonna try 36. Let's see if we can get it with just a little breaker bar. If not, use the jack handle to help me. I'll have to try to stand on this shit. There we go. Yep. Now that it's on the jack stands, I'll show you how loose the wheel bearing is. It's got play all around, super loose. ABS light kept turning on and off, and it kept turning on, locking up when I was driving on the road. So I had to check all of them, and here's the culprit of why. So next, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the brake caliper off, which is, I don't know if you can see back there, this bolt, and then the lower bolt down here, just those two bolts. Then we'll put it off to the side, and I'll catch you then. Alright, now that I got both of them broken loose, I'm gonna finish taking it off. Just gotta find the fucking socket. There's one. Now for the bottom. Come on. Fuck. Shit. Here's the second one. So what you're gonna want to do now is take your caliper off. I got these special hanger tools for your calipers. Find anywhere to hook it. And you just hook it up top, like so. And now, as you can see, it's hanging up out of the way. Next, we're gonna pop the bolts off of the front and the bolts off the back. Actually, yeah, that's what we'll do. Didn't mean to say the bolts on the front. I'm just gonna break these ones loose so it's easy enough to get them off. Spread the rotor from the actual bearing itself because these ones are connected. So I'm just gonna break those loose, get the ones in the back, and then I'll get the axle nut. Should slide right off, hopefully. So we'll see how. As I was taking the back bolts off, there's one I can't get to, which is right down here. The lowest one in the back plate. This is in the way, so you can't get a socket on it because they're like almost touching. And then you can't really fit a wrench anywhere because you see how it's even. All of mine are straight wrenches, and I need drop down wrenches, so I can't get in there. But what I'm gonna do is see if I can undo the axle bolt and see if this will move any, so then I can access this right here. So I'm gonna take this axle bolt off. As you can see, it's spinning. You can't just hold it with your hands to stock it. So what I normally do, stick that right there. You can, if you don't like your tools getting scratched up or anything, you can always use a pry bar in there just to hold it while you're undoing it. Anything that'll fit in between it and hold it will work. So circle like this. Just back. Spin it off like this. It's almost there. Almost there. There we go. It's off. My video shut off, but I just got that last bolt down there to go. But before I do that, I'm gonna undo the ABS. If I can find it up there. Just gotta unclip it because the new bearing comes with the whole ABS wiring and plug. So let me just find that quick. Hopefully I can find it easy enough. Let me put the camera down. So to get the ABS sensor off, it's tucked up behind the wheel well. I had to pop all the rivets out. This was actually in the way, covering all of it, so I took this off. Just popped the clips off. Those are easy enough. Then right behind, that's where the clip sticks in. Right behind that, so just a little clip. Undo that, leave that there for now. And yeah, we'll work on getting that last bolt off, and then it should slide right off. Not slide right off, it might be a little rusty, so we might give it a few bangs, but should be good to go after that. So I got this back bolt finally. I had to use an extension, medium-sized swivel, and then an extra shallow or stubby socket, and it's going. Not sure how loose it's gonna be, but we're just gonna try to jiggle it and wiggle that, see if it'll pop off. If not, we can resort to something. Oh shit! It's already pretty loose. Come on, baby. Alright, we got it almost all the way off. Let me just bring it over here. As you can see, just the ABS line is getting caught on this right now. So I'm going to pass this through the ABS line, and it should slide right out. Put you back over there. There's that. Top all the way off the spindle. We can I'm just gonna snip the ABS line because we don't really need to save this. It comes with a new one. So right now, while we have everything off, I'm gonna sand down everything, all the rust. I got my drill right here with a wire brush on it. What the fuck? There's something stuck in it. But anyways, we're gonna sand or wire brush it all down, wire wheel it all down, whatever you want to call it. Then I got some, I don't know where I put the paint, but I got some undercoat. We're gonna undercoat it all, make it look nice, and then put it back together. So here's a time lapse of that. So I've been having a hard time getting the fucking rotor off the hub. I broke them loose when they're on here, but they're tight still, so I had to put it back on, put 2 of the bolts in the back, and now I got the pry bar set up on the ground so this won't spin, and just using breaker bar with the jack handle, broke them even more loose. I'm just going to take it off this way, then slide the whole thing off, and then put the rotor on the new one, slide it all back together. So here you go. So we got the old bearing off, got the rotor off. I got a bunch of WD-40 or PB Blaster on it, so I'm gonna spread it off with brake cleaner, wipe it down, make sure it's all clean. Clean the spindle off too. Then we'll throw together the new one, slide it on there. Alright, so got the hub back on, rotors on, I got one bolt in there, backing plates on. So now I'm just going to put the rest of the bolts in, tighten them down, put the bracket on for the ABS, plug the ABS back in, clip them all in, clip this back up, and then we'll work on the brake caliper from there. And then after the brake caliper's on, tighten the axle nut, tighten these bolts down, retorque them, make sure they're good, and then we'll be all set to throw the wheel on. So we got everything bolted down, ABS all hooked up almost. Well, I'm just gonna show you guys. Plugged it in. I don't know if you can see it, but here's a little clip. Clip broke off of the body that puts onto here. So what I'm gonna do is electric tape this to the body, so then it'll still hold it there. Not as good, but at least it'll still be in there holding it. So we'll do that, get this on, and then get the brakes on. So as you guys could maybe see in the other video, I put the rotor on fucking backwards, so this little space right here is on the other side, so the fucking caliper didn't line up. So I had to take everything all back off, undo the wiring and everything, or ABS wiring, and undo everything, take it all back off, flip the rotor around. I flipped the rotor around, it's all good now. I got everything on, got the caliper on, but when I took it off, let's see if you can see it, snapped a little bolt, so I just zip tied it on and got everything else on there good. So now I'm gonna throw the tire on, and that's all set. If you guys want to stick tuned for other videos and subscribe, I gotta fix the rust up under here. There's some holes, and then I'm also gonna undercoat this whole thing. So stay tuned for the next video, and see you then.